Welcome to Reality is Undefeated. I'm at Gatewood. Thank you for tuning in. I got a question for you guys today. And you guys can let me know if it's just me. I might be missing something, but I'm open to different perspectives. Am I the only person that has an issue with the way that we publicly humiliate our kids as a form of punishment? Am I the only person that feels like if your son or daughter didn't fuck up on TikTok, their punishment shouldn't be on TikTok? Let me know if it's me, man. Let me know. I can go find some help for this shit. I can work through it. You know, get through this issue that I have with this. Let me know if it's me. Because, me, I feel like as a parent, it's no way your life can be that boring, that dull, that uninteresting, that uneventful, if you will, to where this is the type of shit that you have to do to get some attention, some views, some likes, some engagement. Y'all are fucking weird to me. Just a bunch of adults walking around with cameras, just ready to capture some shit. Just, I got it. It's fucking weird. Y'all are putting your children through trauma. What you're doing is not helpful to them. It's not helping their future. It's not helping them deal with shit in the future. It's harming them. It's hurtful to them. They're going to end up with a complex because of shit like this. And what's sad about it is that the people that are supposed to love that child the most are the people that are putting the child through that traumatic experience. Your child goes to school today, does something today at school or at home, get publicly humiliated, blasted online, getting their old man cut, getting their dreads cut off, getting their braids cut off, getting socked in the face, doing Fortnite dances, all kind of shit. And then the next day they have to go to school. When they go to school that next day, they don't feel the same about themselves as they felt the day before. You don't think they know that they're viral, that they're all over the internet? You don't think their classmates been seeing the shit? Y'all are fucking weird. And yes, it sounds as if I am trying to, be calm about this, because I really am. But it's not working. This is the type of shit that enrages me, because this is the type of shit that I hate about Black people. We pass down nothing but trauma, nothing but hurtful shit, harmful shit, hate for each other. This is what we pass down. And what's the worst thing about it? We are so great at disguising it as love. Yeah, I put you all over the internet because I wanted to show you something because I loved you. I whooped you with the extension cord because I loved you. I made you go get that branch off the tree because I loved you. I made you stand out in the corner with your hands up for the last 3 hours and whooped you every time that you drop your hands because I loved you and I wanted to show you something. When you become older, you're going to see how much I loved you. And they just do this to their children, and their children do this to their children. And next thing you know, something that should have been broken cycles ago just continues on throughout your lineage. There is no way in hell that I will let anything ever destroy my son's confidence, destroy my daughter's confidence. My wife absolutely dislikes how arrogant my son is. I fucking love it. I love every bit of it. My son walk out into that world just confident as fuck. Can't nobody tell him shit about him. Nobody can fix their mouth to say shit about him. He's confident, fresh from head to toe. Every time he walks out the door, he speaks so highly of himself with everything he does. Doesn't matter if he's great at it or not. It's what he believes about himself. I wouldn't dare do anything to jeopardize that kind of confidence. Because when you go out into the world as a young black boy, you need a whole lot of confidence to get through. You need that. I'd rather have, the world telling my son to humble himself rather than to have a child go out into the world who doesn't believe in themselves, who's afraid to stick their head out the door because they don't think highly of themselves. They don't want anyone to see them. Who don't want to speak up. Don't want to speak up and be heard on in their voice because they don't think anyone's going to understand because they're not confident in themselves. This is the type of complex. This is the type of thing that you do to your children when you publicly humiliate them. And the thing about it is, for a lot of us, now I know there's some young parents out there, who grew up with technology, but for a lot of us, this is something that we never even have to worry about. Imagine you getting your ass whooped and blasted online when you was a kid. I know I got my ass whooped in front of an entire apartment complex when I was a kid, when I was like 8 years old, all because I didn't want to eat fucking SpaghettiOs at a babysitter house. But to this day, I ain't ate SpaghettiOs. My mother sent us over there with fucking noodles. Fuck is you feeding me SpaghettiOs for? Got my ass whooped on the basketball court in front of an entire apartment complex. Didn't do nothing to me. We didn't even have internet back then. I don't even think the internet existed in 93. It could have, but I don't think it existed in 93. We damn sure didn't have camera phones and all of that shit. We didn't have Instagram and YouTube and TikTok and all of that for shit to be plastered all over. So, my ass whooping, I took it in stride. Continued on. Other kids got their ass whooped outside too, so it wasn't no big issue. But, this is the type of thing you do when you publicly humiliate your kids. And the thing about it is, I won't even call it public humiliation. It has to be something bigger than public humiliation because it's on a platform available to the entire fucking world. The entire world can see your children being disciplined. Their entire schools. A lot of your kids end up being memes over what our community thinks is funny. It's hilarious. And then in this latest incident at the barbershop with the man cutting off his son's dreads, the man was encouraging other people in the barbershop to pull out their phones and record his son also. It's no fucking way. Now I can hear a lot of you guys saying, well, that man can discipline his son however he see fit. You absolutely right. I'm telling you my opinion on it. I don't believe that your child should be publicly disciplined for something your child didn't do on the same platform. That it shouldn't happen. If they didn't fuck up, if they didn't go on TikTok disrespecting, so on and so forth, and they didn't go viral for that, they shouldn't go viral for this. Now, if a man want to cut his son's hair off for any fucking reason, that's his fucking right. If a man wants to, I don't believe, that's stupid as hell, but if a man wants to give his son an old man cut as a form of discipline, that's on him. Why the fuck do I know about it? Why did I see it? Why does the world know about it? Why does the world know about the lady a couple months ago that, cutting her daughter braids off, cutting her real hair off while she's cutting her braids off, and chastising her at the same time, talking about you understand why I'm doing this, so on and so forth. No, we don't understand why you have a fucking camera in front of your daughter's face doing this to her for the world to see. We don't understand that shit. Y'all have at it, man. But like I say, let me know if I'm wrong. I'll read the comments. I'll put a like on all of them. Y'all could say whatever you want to say about me. Believe me. The more I talk, the more y'all going to understand me, and the more y'all going to understand that it ain't nothing you can say about me that's going to throw me off my square. Absolutely nothing. If you knew where I come from, you know it's not even possible. So, waste your time.